today I'm going to dig a banana pit here, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. We're going to start with 3 Namwa bananas. And these bananas get really tall, like 14 feet tall. So this needs to be a pretty big banana pit. We'll start here where this mound is, and go to about here. So this is supposed to be a circle shape, but I'm just doing like a square to start. And what a banana pit is it's a pit, and it's going to receive water and runoff from the driveway behind the camera here. And then I'm going to dig a pit and fill it with organic material. So we have a lot of down branches from the oak trees around here. I could prune some of our trees and have a lot of wood chips. We're going to put that in the middle of the pit, and that'll act like a sponge to collect and hold on to the water. And the bananas around the pit will put their roots into that organic material and draw out nutrients and moisture whenever it's dry outside, whenever they need to. So this is a really nice way to basically water your plants without having to water them in any regular fashion schedule.
This was definitely the hardest part. It was extremely hot and I got very tired doing this. I also realized I could use some logs that I had laying around. I did use a little bit of oak branches that were laying around the property, but I decided instead I was going to cut all of my Mexican sunflower down and use that instead. I'm a huge fan of this plant, and I definitely advocate for its use in any agroforestry system. The Latin name is Tithonia diversifolia. It's a great green layer for compost piles. It'll act like a compost pile now in this banana pit. The one thing I do have to watch out for is it will replant itself and make roots very easily. You literally can just throw this plant on the ground and it'll start growing. So as baby plants come up, I'm just going to dig them out of the pile and replant them in other places on my property. In the time lapse here, I'm chopping up the Mexican sunflower so it'll settle into those spaces around the logs a little bit better, and then topping everything off with wood chips. Continue to add whatever you want to this pile in terms of organic material. Grass clippings, kitchen scraps, more wood chips. This will become only more and more productive as time progresses. The logs will begin to disintegrate, the wood chips will break down into humus, and this area will be a nutrient bomb for the coming bananas.
Okay, ready? We're going to separate 3 granddaughter plants from the grandmother plant, also known as pups, but I call them granddaughter because they're the 3rd generation. They don't need to be there. The mother and the daughter can stay put. Granddaughter gets removed so it doesn't take away from the mother and daughter plant when they make fruit. If you leave the granddaughter plant there, then the fruit will be much smaller. So we're going to go find 3 granddaughter plants, take them, and install them here at the pit. Let's go this way. Okay, so this is a good example. I have 2 here that I can take. This one's the grandmother, this one's the mother, and then we have a granddaughter here, a granddaughter here, and then 2 more smaller ones over here. I'm going to leave the 2 smaller ones for now, but we'll remove these 2. No, not many roots came out on that either. It does still have some of the stem structure in it, so it might work. If it doesn't, we'll have to wait until there's more. Okay, good. So look here, we have 2 more granddaughters. This would be the grandmother, this would be the mother, granddaughter, granddaughter. We'll take both of those, since those other ones didn't look so good, and we'll install 4, expect 2, maybe all of them to die, hopefully not. But I'm going to try and do a better job of separating this one this time and get down deeper. I'm going to get right up against the mothers. That'll give me as much space for the granddaughter as possible. Okay. Try to work that out. Let's do another cut here. good. Boy, let's see where that goes. Yeah, there we go. That's what you want to see. All those roots that come with it. So that one will definitely survive. There is always a chance that they catch a virus when you're doing this. Maybe you have something on the shovel that's not good for the banana, and that cut right there exposes them to that virus. So they may not make it. It's happened to me at least once. But I've probably separated at least 50 bananas by now. And I've only had that happen one time. So most of the times it works. So we got 2 good ones and we have 2 bad ones. We'll put the 2 bad ones together to give them a better chance. If one of them dies, it's fine. Maybe the other will make it. Maybe none of them will make it. All good. But I'm pretty confident these 2 will make it. And if I have to install a 3rd one later, that's fine. I want 3 bananas at this pit. And then later we'll come in and install more supporting species like sweet potato and maybe some bushes. Alright, one there. Okay, and that's it. So that is how you install a banana pit. Water entry right there, fills the reservoir full of organic material. It will act as a sponge and feed those bananas. These will grow very tall, reaching up into the sky and make delicious bananas in about 18 months, maybe less. The berm will act to keep water in. I ran out of wood chips. I'll get more. I'll cover the berm with wood chips and this whole surrounding area. And then I'll add sweet potato vines and maybe some Suriname cherry bushes or some viney type of vegetable. I got plenty to do here. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Keep getting out there, keep getting dirty.